Hey guys, Static Slayer here, and today I want to come with another video for One Piece. This is going to be it's not going to be a review. I don't want to just do reviews. I want to also do theories in my channel. And this is a theory I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's about one of my favorite characters, Shanks. So, as you know, Shanks is a huge component to the story. Like, obviously, that doesn't really need to be said. But we never get a full name of Shanks, okay? We always call him red-haired Shanks. We don't know his last name, we don't know whether or not he's a D, we just know he's red-haired Shanks. Well, for a long time, ever since Ace has been introduced, or ever since we've seen pretty much Marineford, to be honest, not since Alabasta, ever since Marineford has been around, I've thought of Shanks as being a Portgas. See, now that might be a little bit controversial, but think of it. Why wouldn't Shanks be a D? He has arguably the strongest hockey in the game right now. He has the strongest hockey in the world. And, that might not even be arguably. I think he's just down pat the strongest hockey user in the One Piece world. Okay? And one thing that makes me believe that he'd be a Portgas is this panel right here. Yeah, I kind of see it. I'll read it for you. What gets said is that one of the Gorosei says, "It's always those with the D who cause such trouble. ... Just like Portgas." Okay, so that right there lets us know that Portgas is type of family that causes issues. And then he says, "It would seem that the name has become rather too exposed at this point." Okay, before Ace, all we really knew who was a Portgas was his mom, and his mom, all she really did that we know of was give birth to Ace. So, who's the other Portgas that is causing the Gorosei and the Red Government all these problems? Who better than Shanks could it be? Okay, and think of it, when Roger went to the island that Portgas de Rouge was on, could it have been possible that she had a younger brother and a kid who Roger inspired to become a pirate and passed down his straw hat, not red hat, straw hat to, and very much similar to how Shanks went to Luffy's village and passed him down his hat after inspiring him to be a pirate. So, yeah, Portgas D. Shanks has a pretty nice ring to it, doesn't it? Anyways, why else? Well, I think Shanks spent a year on Fuchsia Village. I believe that's Luffy's village. Because, well, who was on that village other than Luffy? There was Sabo, Luffy, and Ace. Not only did at that time Shanks develop a companionship with Luffy, he was probably also in the village to keep somewhat of an eye on Ace. But as you know, for Ace's protection, he couldn't just let him know that Shanks couldn't let him know that he's his uncle, because that would just give everything away on the spot. So he couldn't really give anything away like that. Sorry. Okay. And then, anyways, a little bit of a comparison is how Gold Roger, he went to Rouge's village and passed down a straw hat to who I believe was her little brother, Shanks, after he fell in love with Rouge. Similarly, Shanks went to Fuchsia village and fell in love with Makino and passed down the hat to Luffy. And Luffy's basically like the little brother to Makino, like he grew up with this woman, so yeah. And Roger had a baby with Rouge, and here it says that Shanks got Makino pregnant, and I'm not exactly too sure. I haven't seen that, but either way, I don't think that has much to do with changing my mind for this Portgas D Shanks theory. Um, Shanks was actually very worried about the well-being of Ace, whether it be him going after Blackbeard or him trying to get to Marineford to stop his execution. And clear, like, it would make zero sense, and you could argue that if that Shanks knows how much Ace means to Luffy, and that would be the reason why Shanks decided to go through so much trouble to go about and try to save him. But that, to me, that just can't be the case. It's just, think about it. Someone wouldn't go through that much trouble to save the mindset of another person just like that. I feel like Shanks felt some connection to Ace, obviously as an uncle, and he felt that he needed to do this for his sister. And another thing that made me think of maybe a little bit of foreshadowing with Shanks being a Portgas is Ace's mom. Her name is Portgas de Rouge, and I don't know if all you guys know, but rouge in French is the color red, and Shanks is red-haired Shanks. So if you think about it, it's a little bit of a comparison that might like go in and coincide with each other to make him into red-haired Shanks. His sister's name is Rouge. He's red-haired. Maybe that's a little bit of something Oda put together. So yeah, let me know what anybody thinks. If you guys want to comment, subscribe, whatever, all that good stuff. And yeah, Portgas D Shanks is the uncle of Portgas D Ace. That's pretty much the whole basis of this video. Thank you for watching. Static Slayer out. Thanks.